She thinks it's working. Suddenly, readers seem less interested in a defendant named Simpson and more interested in a fictional prosecutor named Rachel Knight.
And as far as separating yourself from that one trial, do you feel like it's going well? Like, do you feel like people are looking at you as an author now when you interact with people? Is it easy to make that transition?
Yeah, it's interesting. People are willing to let me turn the boat, you know, and we'll talk a little bit about the trial, but then I'll say, you know, and that's why I went into doing this, and then they're very fine with it. It's been really good, really good.
So interesting. We're here with Eric Parker. He is an attorney in his own right. Eric, congratulations. I don't know if many people know that you passed the bar recently. It's so fascinating. First of all, she's turned into Kim Cattrall from Sex and the City. Has she not? We have a before picture. Do we not have the before picture? I mean, we saw the.
We saw it in there.
We saw it in there, but this is her
Very
again.
different look.
Night and day. That is a different person.
I would not recognize her had I run into her. Now, she's always going to be associated with the O.J. Simpson case.
Yeah, no question. She was very gracious with us when we talked to her. I mean, we were told we want to talk about the book, and they're on a book tour. It's understandable.
Exactly.
But she brought up O.J. for the first time. We were obviously going to ask about it, but she brought it up for the first time, and she was incredibly gracious to talk with us.
Does she have any regrets about leaving the profession right after that case?
I think that case, she talked about the personal toll it took on her. I mean, she had a very high publicized divorce after that, child custody battles. She was in the news for her own thing. So I think she was happy to get away from it. But when I asked her about her biggest cases, she said OJ's not even on the list for her.
Really?
She
had another successful case right before that, didn't she?
Yeah, she had some other murder cases and things like that she says were more important to her.
Now, did you talk about OJ now being in prison and what she thinks of it? Does she think it was retribution?
That was one thing she kind of dodged those questions.
She did dodge those questions, which is interesting because I definitely think, you know, as much as he might have been guilty of the kidnapping in the recent case, he went to prison for this case.
No, it's certainly, you know all the jurors knew about it.
Yeah, well, that's great. I'm glad you had a chance to meet her. Fascinating, and you can get the book now anywhere.
Yeah, and maybe learn a little something. She said it was really important to get all the law right in there, so maybe you'll learn something about the process.
Eric Parker, we thank you for being on Better Connecticut. It's on at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, by the way.
I didn't even know the show existed.
Eric didn't even know the show exists. We're going to be right back.
Can you just try this on?
Oh.
If the glove fits.
I don't.
It doesn't fit. It doesn't fit.
I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it.
We'll be right back with peppercorns right after this. Chef Dino Cialfi from Peppercorns is here. How are you, Ma?
I'm very fine.
Lena. This
very
is
good.
Lena the Ma. She's such a short little babe. I love you. You're so cute.
That's what you get when you get old. You get small.
No, that's okay. Melissa Cole is the same height as you. It's okay. How tall are you? Do you even know?
5.
No, you're not 5.
Not 5 now.
She used to be 5
a
feet.
5.
She used to be 5.
Yeah, a little bit
You're
less
4'2". I love it.
So let's see.
You're 5'4". Yeah, that's about right.
that's about right.
Shoes off. Shrink up too.
Oh, you did?
Peppercorns, one of my favorite restaurants. Actually, if you want to join me for dinner, June 3rd, I'll be there. That's my next reservation. And Dino, you've been there for how many years? Peppercorns been there?
Oh,
now?
we're at 22 now. We're up to 22 years.
Give them a round of applause in downtown Hartford. That is awesome. So Mother's Day is coming up. You might be looking for a nice place to take your mother. Lena, does your son treat you nice?
Yes, all the time.
Is he one of many? How many do you have?
4.
4.
2 girls and 2 boys.
2 girls and 2 boys. Where are you in the lineup?
I'm the first.
You're the first, the oldest.
Is he the favorite?
Yeah, he's
He's the favorite, exactly.
He's the favorite son?
They're all favorite.
I think he's the prodigal son. He came back after some mischief. So, Dino, what are you making? What are you making for us today?
Well, here we're making 3 pastas because for Mother's Day we honor our mother even more than usual because we do all the food she used to make when we were kids.
Right.
And on Mother's Day she visits the restaurant, greets the guests, changes recipes, gives your favorite cookies out, and then we present a symphony of pasta. You can come and have my mother's pastas, all you want, and then it comes with her.
What is this called?
So these are the 3 ideas that are going to happen on Mother's Day.
Wait, Dino, did you make these?
I don't make those. My mother makes them.
You seriously
made
made
those
these?
from scratch?
Yeah. Now, Dino knew that these are my favorite.
I don't lie.
No, I know. I know.
Whatever I do, I show.
You show it. Now, this is the rainbow cookie, right?
Right.
I think the
And
camera
you were
is better on
talking
that.
about it. You were talking about it, and you love it. And I bring it.
Oh my God. Che cosa fai dovere biblioteca dal macellaio? I have no idea what I just said, but it sounded.
You said you're going to the library and then to the butcher. Yeah. Hey, it works.
So what do we have in that pot?
So right here we have ravioli all'arancio and we have ravioli, the same ones with red sauce. My mother made this when we were growing up, but this is what we do now.
How do you say this again?
Ravioli all'arancio.
What is that? What's the flavor?
The orange sauce, orange butter and sage, because our
It's
restaurant
fresh
in Italy,
orange.
we had one in Italy and it was on Orange Street. hence the orange, so we experimented. And then my mother's orecchiette with broccoli rabe and sausage. The
Orecchiette.
sausage is homemade too. And then fusilli melanzane, my mother's from Sicily, so that's very Sicilian in origin. Tomato, basil, eggplant, parmigiano, and a little pecorino. Pecorino's what you guys call here, what do you guys call it? Romano.
Romano.
We call it pecorino, right.
Lena, what part of Italy were you born in?
Sicily.
You were born in Sicily, and you grew up cooking, and all of, Dino, are all
Yeah,
of
I'm
your
gonna-
recipes from your mom?
That hot, but that's okay, right?
Yeah, but I love to cook and
Yeah,
bake.
you answer for him, because he's not.
I love to
Oh,
cook,
you
and
have
I
a
bake
question
all
for
the
me?
Sorry
time.
about it. You love
And
to cook?
yes, and he came one of the best one to cook over here.
He's the best cook.
He always cover me, you know?
Now, you're still in the
could put the
restaurant. You go
Parmesan on
in.
top.
Yes,
that.
oh yeah.
Love this. Look at how beautiful this is. The present.
Right on the
Yeah.
right on the ravioli.
Oh, the
And
pepperoni.
then everything is made there. No, but we don't buy nothing.
Nothing. Everything is handmade,
Everything handmade, that's right.
including the alcohol. She
Is this
crushes
getting
the
hot?
grapes herself.
All right, it's hot, okay.
You see Lena in the back room going,
Please
"More
don't-
grapes! Put them the more grapes!"
Oh, it is getting hot, see?
Yeah,
Well, that's
I
for
know.
so.
Smells unbelievable.
We can cook, but we can't tell between, you know.
It's hard with the electric.
Yeah, it's so hard to do.
Scott, you can finish this off.
All right, I'm gonna try
go
this.
to dinner.
Oh, you're finishing. You're taking the
Yeah,
food, Olessa.
I'm just gonna take the food.
Why are you taking my food from me?
I'm sorry.
All right, so I'll try this. What is this? Orecchietta?
Orecchiette, try the
Orecchiette,
orecchiette, because
yeah. Very
you want me to
good.
put it on a dish, or you're just
I
gonna?
don't need,
Oh, you
I
want to
don't need the dish.
Okay, here.
Go to
Grab.
peppercorns for Mother's Day. I'll just take it right out of here.
Oh my
the
goodness.
cheese. Peppercorns, thank you, Lena. Thank you,
You're
Dina. We
welcome.
appreciate it. They're
Thank you
right in
very
downtown
much.
Hartford.
Come, bring all the mother there.
Exciting new segment. We're starting right here in Better, Connecticut. We're actually partnering with Modeling the Right Way each month to bring the modeling industry experts to Connecticut, because we know so many people are interested in this industry, and to help you get started in the industry the right way. We don't want you spending $1 billion. We're going to be telling you all about how you can get involved and even ask a few questions of our experts. Today, joining us is Todd Edelson, right?
Right.
Todd, you're from Jersey City.
I live in Jersey City.
Got up at 4 a.m.
4:15.
How is that?
Tiring.
Welcome to my life.
Thank you. Nice
It's
to be here.
awesome.
Nice to be here.
Todd, tell us exactly what it is that you do. How did you become an industry pro?
Right. Well, I've been in the business a very long time. I started off working with Dick Clark out in L.A.
You're kidding.
So I swear to God.
Wow.
Been in business for about 25 years in this industry. My company specializes in on-camera and off-camera acting and audition technique classes for kids and teens. We're located in Manhattan. We've been there for 8 years, and starting May 7th, we are taking our industry professionals, agents, managers, casting directors, and top coaches, and bringing them here to Connecticut
Which is
for
awesome.
training starting May 7.
Okay, and we're looking at some pictures. These are some of the kids that actually went through
Right.
the program.
That's right.
What type of kids usually end up succeeding in this industry? You know, because we hear so much about the stage moms, and they're
Yeah.
pushing these kids, and
Right.
you know, you see a definite type of personality trait in that trait.
Right.
Who are some of these kids that you're looking for, or that you think can go to the top?
Well, it's kind of easy because it's so much an internal quality. Your sense of humor is something you were born with. It's your internal quality. We're looking for charisma. If you have charisma, we can take you from A to Z. We can teach you on-camera technique, commercials, television, film, that sort of thing. And a lot of our kids have done real well. Some of the kids that you see right there, one of the girls had 5 scenes with Meryl Streep in the movie Doubt.
Wow.
She's one of ours. And they're doing Broadway. It was great to see her earlier. Our kids are in Broadway, national commercials, voiceovers, TV and film.
And which I think is great is that you're actually, as you mentioned a little bit earlier, you're bringing this to Connecticut, so we don't have to make the trek into New York
You
City.
don't have to drive into New York or Manhattan anymore to get quality training. We're bringing top coaches out here. We're bringing casting directors out here now. You can go and see what we have. We have the spring program. We have a summer program. It's on actorstechniqueny.com, and you can find us on Facebook as well.
And we're going to put all that information on our website. We're actually, next month, we have the head of Wilhelmina Kids. She's actually going to be joining us.
What's her name?
It's Marlene Wallach. Is that right? Did I get that right? Okay, I did get it right. She's going to be joining us next month, and each month we're going to have a different expert, just like Todd, coming in to guide you the right way. You know, I see so many of these websites. Give us $1,000 of your money, and we're going to make you a star.
Our prices are the most reasonable.
And you are a training facility teaching
That's right.
kids how to go on to get jobs.
We don't not only train you, but we turn you loose to industry agents and managers. We don't make any guarantees except top training and a lot of love while you're there.
Okay.
And the kids love being there. We've been around 8 years. We're quality, and we do care.
Which is great. All right, and as we conclude this segment, I want to let you know that Marlene actually has a casting call this weekend. It's April 29th. Now, you're going to have to go to New York City for this. She's looking for new faces, and these are kids, right? Kids. All the information is going to be on our website, and we encourage you to go. Check it out. It's an open casting call. It's free to go. April 29th, 11 to 1 or 2 to 4, Park Avenue in New York. For more information, go to our website.
Perfect.
All right, we're going to be back. Thank you, Todd, so
Thank
much
you
for
for
coming in.
having
We
me.
appreciate you getting up
Thanks,
so
Pat.
early for us.
Appreciate it.
We'll be back. You're watching more Better Connecticut. Stay with us.
All kids love music, especially when it's performed live just for them. We met up with a kids rock band that's doing their part to teach kids about healthy food, eating, and eating locally. Is what I'm trying to say. Better Buddy Jen
worry.
Pace went to sit on one of their concerts.
We're going to clean all this up in editing.
Fantastic.
So watch the story.
Okay.
Well, here we go to the farm. Are you ready? All right, let's do it.
The Farmer Rick Band is for kids and their parents. I met up with them in Willimantic. Rick Ouellette, a.k.a. Farmer Rick, owns Shaker Farm in Enfield. 10 years ago, a school group came to his farm on a field trip, and he played guitar for them.
I played music and I played guitar for years, and I decided to use the guitar and played Old MacDonald, and the children started calling me Farmer Rick.
The rest is history.
When Ricky started playing concerts at his farm, he called Mike, and then Mike called me, and I called Patrick.
What started almost by accident has led to years of good times for these guys who played in bands in their 20s.
We used to be in bands in the 80s, like long hair, heavy metal, rock bands with the makeup and, you know, leather pants, and Patrick was a blues rock player.
Dave Mariassi used to play the club scene and loved it, though he says he likes his new hours much better.
It's great to play the drums still, but not at 2 in the morning, like 2 in the afternoon.
They sing about farm animals and vegetables, always trying to teach kids about eating local, homegrown foods.
To have children understand that the supermarket is just not their home, you know, that there's actually another world out there. There's farm, food that comes from just in our backyard.
In addition, they do what they can to support autism.
Actually, I had a foundation that I had opened myself called Autism Happens Foundation, and we had raised money for local families in especially Enfield, Connecticut, and helped, and we've made a lot of progress and helped a lot of families.
Each of the bandmates goes by an alias. Coach Dave on drums. There's Patrick Blues on keyboard. Mechanic Mike on bass guitar. And Farmer Rick as lead singer and guitarist. They tell me it's just fun playing, and if they can inspire one kid to be interested in music, that's success. For Better Connecticut, I'm Jen Pace.
Look like they're having a good time.
Those kids look like they're interested in music to me.
You know when I want to get a little concert about vegetables, I go to Stu Leonard's. Just walk through the aisles. I watch the lettuce sing. The banana talks to me. It's all very interesting.
And you talk back?
I actually joined them. I'm a Chiquita banana, and I'm here to say. Anyway, the Farmer Rick Band is on Facebook. They perform at local fairs, libraries, and they're available for private parties. So check them out. All right, so what'd you think of Olessa?
That's for my family cheering me on. Thank you for joining us. Kara's back tomorrow.
Kara's back tomorrow. Tomorrow with a special royal wedding. I love your father. He won't stop staring at the monitors. Show her father again. He can't stop staring at the monitors. There he is. Oh, he stopped looking.
Them.
Look at him. He's still looking. All right. Thank you, Stepanova, for coming in. We appreciate you.